Oh, welcome to the stream. Currently looking at Australia bushfires. Tremendous amount of smoke, a lot of new starts, Northern Territory. Northern Territories where most of these fires have predominantly been taking place. All that is smoke. All that is smoke. More fire offshoots. These fire perimeters are getting pretty crazy. I don't know what is a burn line or fire perimeter outwards. You can see which way these fires are burning the fuel. Smoke. A lot of carbon. A lot of hot ember. They're all burning either. They're all burning north, west. It's going to boom right here. Start next to it. And potential for the fires to merge in these two lines. Pretty big starts. That's a massive explosion. These fires are definitely going to merge right on the border between Northern Territory and Western Australia. Some of these fires are so large that we don't actually need many other resources besides just looking at the satellite. These are all new starts. I should say, they. Is previously burned land, but doesn't look to be having. Well, that's just north of Atherton. That's Cairns. That's ULD. Big important city. Coastal city. Port Douglas. Previously burned lands here. Smoke plume billows out. Curves. That is a very important fire. People to know. Go back up north. Clear these out and come back down and look at that. 11. Smoke carried off in here. Massive smoke everywhere. Cannot be understated the amount of smoke that we are seeing around Australia. These fires don't look to be terribly large. In postmodern, very large. All new. Fires, starts. Fire perimeter. Trails that make burns. Reconnect. Remember, these are just all over the place. Western Australia as well, seeing their own share. Actually see a smoke plume right here is very significant. They had to have hit some serious fuel. No, we don't know. It could be a car. Fires burning north side of this, south side of these new fires. I know these are new fires because looking at the time lapse of these from the last few days, it grows leaps and bounds over the past 5 days. 3 to 5 days. Most of these fires are within the last 3 to 5 days, and the smoke is new. Smoke right here. There's smoke all above the sea. All above the sea. We know that smoke because when we go you can see this curvature here. Smoke exists in these areas, and but it's flattened out. Smoke hits a thermal inversion, rises above where it would normally fall at a higher point near the equator, as it's going to want to curve up, all headed to these islands, Indonesia, surrounding coastal islands are under the direct threat of smoke. It's thinned out, it's spread out a lot, but it's definitely there. You can go to Sentinel Hub and take a look. See a lot of radar usage here. This is a noticeable direct result of radar usage. Pretty cool. Not all gonna load up in time, I guess. Yeah. So we come back up here. Ashmore and Cartier Islands. Take this to be in a time lapse. 5th to the 19th. We go to 20th. We go to the 11th. See the previous burns of the land that we've been looking at. A much, much higher resolution than we were using with Zoom Earth. You can still see the fires burning and smoke billowing everywhere. significant, very, very hot burn paths. Fresh. A better idea of how the fire spread. Go further east. Just 5 short days. Wait for a moment. See the difference between where the smoke travels to where fire starts. It's not a coincidence because the wind is blowing the smoke. The smoke is not moving its own. Either the smoke is lifting off the ground and carried off by winds, or it's staying stationary in an area. High winds. This area drove this fire several hundred kilometers east and forked. The geography, topology of Australia is all over the place. Real interesting. But don't have to look any deeper. See the point of ignition that started this fire just goes straight west. That's significant. Wow. Okay, so this is a Great Northern Highway. In Western Australia. Far northwestern Australia. Great Northern Highway. A lot of minor fires that are burning along the place. A lot of burnt land. A lot of smoke down here. Make my way back up to fires. Just hit a road and stop. But run along the river, carried by the wind. These embers fall at 700 degrees, falling in an area that's dry, that haven't had rain in days. But this fire here in Western Australia is massive. This is one of the largest fires I've seen today, and I'm also counting the ones that I wanted to look at. California, east of Sacramento. Those fires are numerous and not nearly as large as this. It's shocking. Do a little time lapse closer. There's very thick, billowing black smoke. Wow. Okay. 5 days. That's a lot of burn in 5 days. Looks like a possible mega fire. a look at it. Satellite. Wasn't even the fire I was looking to find. But massive, massive smoke plume. Just look at that. Plume of smoke. It hit something big. Could have been a truck or a car. Unreal. Unreal amount of fire. That's the spot. These fires definitely gonna merge. This is Western Australia. After the border of Western Australia into Northern Territory, Australia. Northern Territory. Distance of 10 kilometers. Plenty of fire. Previously burnt land here. But this is new fire. A new fire perimeter is still burning here. An active fire perimeter, I should say. That's a active fire perimeter. You can see the fire from space. Fire's burning close to Alex Springs. Pretty significant. Significant that I'm looking without even having to really zoom into max resolution. The smoke is a dead giveaway. Extremely. I don't know how else to put it. Besides, it's everywhere. Fire burning down to west of Alice Springs. These fires potentially link up together here. So there are a number of active fronts. way, way, way up here in territory. Few fires that are hiding in the weather, but those are most certainly, well, bushfires. Very long smoke plumes. Another bushfire. Light smoke, but it's still there along with this one up here. Got these, still a few more frames. A lot of greenery still left in these fires compared to the rest. Most of the fires that we have seen are scorched earth, but they continue to reburn. Just another way to look at this fire. Must be probably the largest fire around the fire. Fires now. Bad. Smoke, now it has the fire, because the smoke acts as a wall cloud of coverage for enhancing the conditions on ground that would make it beneficial for combustion. Terrible, terrible fires. These fires will connect here. These are fire perimeters are growing exponentially every few short days. No modern way of handling these fires. They're some of the largest wildfires I've seen, and they're numerous. Crossing over the border. Thick, horrible, inky smoke. All right here. Very thick, black smoke. Very dense, I should say. The density of the smoke is unbelievable. And it still has to disperse and dissipate, hit the winds, have the winds pull out all the particulates, which will fall to the ground hot. New fire here, new fire here. This is actually a fire burning from, looks to be Western Australia into Northern Territory, but it's probably the other way around. This looks wind-driven west. See how the clouds pick up here? Extremely hot soot. Dropping embers and all kinds of different materials on fire all around the countryside, and those fires would run west and south. So this could possibly burn another south, or wherever it wants now. Terrible amount of fires. Looks like a bomb going off. Probably not a bomb, but maybe a car. Gray smoke. Terrible fires. Wildfires. Fires throughout Australia are absolutely massive. Maryland Circuit Court Judge Andrew Wilkinson killed? What? Okay, I just saw news that popped up. Maryland Circuit Court Judge Andrew Wilkinson killed in shooting at his home in Hagerstown. For the Wall Street. I think Wall Street. We have a sitting circuit court judge in Maryland that was just killed. Apparent shootout at his house. Bad news. A Maryland Circuit Court Judge Wilkinson killed tonight in his home. "13 minutes ago, Washington County Sheriff's Office investigating a Thursday night attack on a Washington Circuit Court judge who was later pronounced dead. Circuit Court Administrative Judge Brett R. Wilson confirmed in a phone interview. Wilson referred the Herald Mail to the Sheriff's Office for further information. That is very breaking news. Washington County Circuit Court Judge killed. Maryland judge killed inside Hagerstown home. Investigation underway. Details of the killing have not been released. Damn. Terrible amount of smoke. Fires burning in Queensland. Burning deep. Fire. Fires burning closer to the coast of Queensland is a bad thing. Burnt land here. You can see the shapes of the burnings. It's all burnt land. Recent burn. It's all burned land. This season. Fires. Thing of nature. But these are looking like they're gigantic who starts on these already active fire perimeters. Burning over into Western Australia. Significant smoke all over the place. All the way up here in Queensland. The fire is burning all over Queensland, Northern Territory, and Western Australia. This is a significant portion that isn't burning right now, but covered, blanketed by smoke. This smoke's carried off in the sea, but in this bay, it just comes right back to Australia. These fires are burning long. For a long time, these bushfires burn. They're questioning if how many fires are too much for Australia. Burn right here. Burn here. Like alongside a road. That's the Northern Territory so far. Fires burning around Alice Springs. All the way up to Darwin. There are fires here. Extremely black smoke. Significant burn that happened. Very thick, billowing black smoke. It's a train of plumes. Each of these is a run into a train of plumes. Massive. Absolutely massive. All smoke. Okay. Check Australia again later. Brazil. Piauí. Maranhão. Mato Grosso. Come back a couple of hours or more. We get back to local time during the day because you can't see smoke at night on satellite or radar. Very, very during the day activity to find this stuff. San Francisco del Monte Oro. There's a wildfire burning there. Might be hard to make out. You can see it burning though. Boom. That was a ring of smoke. One more time during the day. These little fires like this pick up and there is all the fuel it could ever want. San Francisco del Monte de Oro. Significant fire to look out for. That's in Argentina, in the San Luis province. Might be obstructed by cloud coverage. These are peaks. These are all peaks. These aren't fires. These are all peaks here. More peaks. Bolivia. Yeah, Bolivia. Bolivia has fire. There. Fire. There's the fire. Don't even have to find. Fires so large they can be seen from space and the smoke. I tremendous. Back during the day because you only see smoke during the day. Bolivia. It is burning real hot. I did not mean to make these two pairs exactly 57 kilometers. Interesting. More smoke coming down. Where's that smoke coming from? I only see smoke during the daytime, so we gotta wind the clock back a little bit. Smoke here, smoke here. There's some fairly small fires burning, but it does look like there's a lot of smoke in the air. The further north we go up in Brazil. So cantons. Here's some. Piauí and Bahia. State of Piauí, Brazil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fires burning. Connection outage. Need to check if I'm still live. Back to Piauí. Currently looking at fires burning in the state of Piauí, Brazil. These are fires burning, tremendous fires burning. Green, lush forests and jungles and grasslands. Fires, too much. Wow. Too much smoke. Very terrible air quality. State of Piauí, Brazil. Maranhão. Oh, Maranhão. Yeah, Maranhão. The fires as well, burning in Maranhão, another state in Brazil. A lot of dry conditions here in Piauí going forward. Tomorrow's going to be a rough day for people when they wake up. They're going to be coughing this smoke overwhelming the whole entire state. Some fires burning here. Yeah. A lot of smoke. Cantons. Mato Grosso. Clouds. Everything picks up smoke and moves it along and shuffles it to the next board. Smoke doesn't move on its own. Smoke is sticky. It'll find itself. Get together. And lastly, Sacramento. East of Sacramento. Damn. Terrible fight. Rain. Of Stockton, Sacramento, south of Greater Tahoe region. Fires are. That's some fast moving smoke. I hope that's not fire. Oh my god. That's all fire. Fires. Night. Right before the sun sets. You can't see anything at night. Can't see anything at night. Oh. They're all huge, massive plumes. All the way up to Oregon, Klamath Falls to Redding. Massive, massive fires up into Oregon. All the way through Oregon. So, smoke right here. That's all smoke. Massive fires burning throughout Washington and Idaho and Montana. These plumes are just coming out all over the place. Pretty big fires. Let's see what they look like in motion. Only see it during the day. This is Idaho and Washington border. We have fire burning right here. Stovetop hat. Idaho. And got fires burning all over the place that are just starting. The brand new fires burning. Terrible. New fires, Northern California to Oregon, all the way to Washington, Idaho, and Montana, and Cali spell up here. Canada's another day. Damn, that fire's so massive. The Bay Area is gonna get hit with smoke again, but this time not from these fires that are burning in Oregon. They are coming from the east. And fast. Really fast. These are 10-minute intervals each click. Hundred kilometers. Under 2 hours. Guam. Or Marina Islands. There's a significant volcano around here that erupted not that long ago. Racing towards nuclear power plant. Rancho 1. One reactor. There is a wildfire actively racing towards nuclear power plant. That sucks. Looks like it is literally going right towards that little red dot. Is a nuclear power plant. It's incredible. Could be the draw. Can barely see smoke at night. That's very fast. What caused this? Oh, we'll have to look at that coming out of Yosemite National Park too. They're tremendous fires. Australia, United States, Brazil, India, Idaho. These fires are burning into Montana, towards Killis Bay, towards Polson. Fire season never really goes away. Okay, well, back to United States, Idaho. Fires in Montana. These are pretty significant fires burning California. All of Northern California is burning towards the Bay Area. They're, they're massive. This isn't ending. Wow. Okay. Anywhere along the Pacific Ocean is going to catch on fire, apparently. A ring of fire, literal. Little ring of fire. Scorch all the land it touches. at California, different nitrogen. Okay. See where it's coming. Octane. Off of Bear Valley where those fires are starting. We'll know about those tomorrow. They're massive. Smoke probably drift over from east to the Bay Area and they'll be swallowed up by smoke once again. You can see all the smoke here. Smoke, 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 smoke. Okay, so Fremont National Forest, 128. Woodland, yeah, so that it's spreading pretty intensely. Peak fire and quarry fire. Oh, it's getting there. This trend will continue to the west. So it gets to San Francisco and the rest of the Bay Area. It's a lot of smoke. Spokane, Washington, covered in smoke. A lot of spot fires. Normally you don't see this kind of smoke here. That is a lot of smoke in the Yucatan Peninsula, Veracruz. Smoke covering most of the south. Mississippi and Tennessee getting some of the worst of it. Still airborne, so it's not that low yet to be able to hit these sensors. And these sensors here by the Bay Area, they get pretty spotty in areas. There's a power plant just south of Sacramento. And Woodland's looking pretty rough. Yeah. Going to be big morning to a new fire season. Never ends. Never ends. Alright, that's all I got. Have a good night. And like and share